Ancient Greece left us some of the coolest coins and stories. Let's explore. Hi and welcome. Let's take a look at some cool Greek coins. For the first one, I have heard many say that it is the most recognizable ancient coin in the world, that even non-collectors know what this is. This is the Athenian Owl Tetradrachm, the head of goddess Athena on the obverse, wearing a crested Attic helmet ornamented with 3 olive leaves. There are many types of the owl: archaic, transitional, new style, and one like this, the mass-issue classic owl. Minted in Athens, Greece, circa 454 through 404 BC, it is 24 millimeter in diameter and weighs the Attic standard of 17.2 grams. These owls were the first widely used international currency. They were minted for a long time, almost 500 years since the first type. And how about this for a cool fact? President Theodore Roosevelt carried one as a pocket piece, which inspired him to order the redesign of US coins. On the reverse, you will see the owl, of course, an olive sprig in the top left, a crescent below it, and the Greek letters AOE. This stands for Alpha, Theta, Epsilon, meaning of the Athenians in ancient Greek. There is an interesting story behind this coin. In late 2018, the market was flooded with examples of this coin. It was rumored that a large hoard was found, about 30,000 coins, and smuggled illicitly out of Turkey in the area of Konya somewhere. Market prices dropped significantly, and collectors were able to get owls much cheaper. Before Roman numismatics was shut down, their auctions were flooded with these. When news came to light about the owner of Roma and his shady dealings and legal troubles, this hoard started to make more sense. To my belief, it is highly likely the coin in my hand was part of that 2018 hoard. I acquired this owl long before Roma shut down, and before all the rumors and legal issues, but it was during the flooded market and after 2018. Despite all of this, it is an iconic Greek ancient in fantastic condition at a fantastic price, at least for an Athenian owl during that time. Our next coin is part of my favorite collecting area. Anything and everything Alexander the Great related, specifically the silver. This is a tetradrachm, his largest silver denomination in circulation. The size of this coin is 25 millimeter in diameter, and its weight is also on the Attic standard, and this example is in the range of 17.2 grams. Highly collectible and iconic, there are many different types, mints, and styles. And since his coinage was minted many years after his death, the depiction and artistry changed tremendously. All of them generally have Heracles wearing the lion's headdress on the obverse and Zeus on the reverse, as you will see here in just a bit. A few things that make this particular example neat to me is, for one, where it was minted. This example was minted in Babylon, the city where Alexander died at the age of 32. He died between June 10th and 11th in the palace of Nebuchadnezzar II in 323 BC. Another neat thing about this coin is that it was minted late in his lifetime. The dating is somewhere between 325 and 323 BC. One of the last examples minted in the city where he died. Pretty interesting to think about. During Alexander's lifetime, 25 mints were producing his coins, 2 in Macedonia, 1 in Egypt, and 23 in Asia. Babylon, in modern-day Iraq, was one of them. If you wish to learn a bit more about Alexander's coinage, I have 2 other videos specific to this on my channel. The coinage of Alexander is so vast, it could consume you for life. Great area to collect, and wonderful coins. I have many more examples I'd like to show you in future videos. This next example was on my radar for a while. I was happy to acquire one earlier this year. This is a coin of Ptolemy I, a childhood friend of Alexander the Great, and later, during Alexander's reign, a general. Ptolemy was one of the Diadochi, or the successors, of Alexander's kingdom after he passed. Ptolemy took control of Egypt. This coin was minted in the city of Alexandria. It was struck between 290 and 285 BC, no longer following the Attic standard, as it weighs 14.2 grams on a larger flan of 29 millimeter. This coin was once in a NGC holder, but I since freed it from its plastic tomb. What is interesting about this coin is that this is the first time a living king has put his portrait on a coin. Ptolemy set this standard going forward as soon after the rest of Alexander's successors also started minting coinage with their image. The reverse displays an eagle standing on a thunderbolt. Ptolemy also was not shy about putting the Basileus title on his coinage. As on the reverse, you can translate to, of King Ptolemy. The Hellenistic period had some of the greatest engravers. Another cool thing about this coin is the little delta sign behind Ptolemy's ear. It was once believed this was the signature of the so-called Delta Master. Delta was a particularly talented engraver from the era who influenced the style of coinage going forward. He was considered the greatest engraver of the Hellenistic age, so they say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something interesting. I appreciate you tuning in as always. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to see them. I'll see you guys and gals next time.